Okay, we're doing jumping jacks and burpees as a warm-up. We're doing 15 burpees, 3 jumping jacks, or sorry, other way around. 15 jumping jacks, 3 burpees, 3 times. Here we go. And we're down to our burpees. Burpees. All right, let's work through our dynamic stuff here, top to bottom. Let's do our arm circles. Slowly getting bigger. Okay, we're gonna grab our chest, pull it in, pull, and rotate as we're doing it. We're trying to reach across our back if we can. We're gonna need a band for the next one. We're gonna do our band pass-throughs, okay? So we are about to do a bunch of upper body stuff. So we're gonna do all our different ones for those shoulders and rotators. So we'll do 10 of these. Doesn't have to be super tight, but we definitely wanna make sure it's going right through. Just like you used to do when you hang off those monkey bars as a kid. Then we're gonna take the band. We don't have to do with a band if we don't want. We can definitely just do it here. I like to point my thumbs out just to keep me in mind that I'm going to the edges and I'm not flaring them. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna rotate out as far as we can. Some external rotation here. If you wanna add that band in, you can keep your hands in the same position. And just think on external rotation. All right? Last one we're gonna do. We're gonna look like a scarecrow. Whatever you want, we're gonna rotate up. You can call it what you want, but flat at 90. You can see I'm flat and I'm rotating around that shoulder. There you go. Trying to warm up those joints a little bit. Yeah. All right, now let's do our T-spine. We're gonna get on our back, on the mat, and we're gonna do our rotations here. We want our shoulders nice and flat to the ground. Let our hips travel. Just do what's comfortable. If you can get your knees right to the other ground, great. But just do what's comfortable. Do 5 for each side. Then we're gonna end up on our side here. Knees at 45 degrees. Hands right out in front of us and rotate open. And reach for the other side. Do 5 more. I'm gonna flip to my other side now. Alright, we're gonna do some hip stuff before we stand up on our mat. One leg down, one leg up. We're gonna drive that thing right up into our chest here, and we're gonna hold that for about 25 seconds. And then I'm gonna rotate out and back in, doing some circles. Just to what's comfortable. We're gonna work through this over a few weeks and get those hips nice and loose. Looking for some external rotation as we're doing it. Go 10 one way, 10 the other. Put the other one down, start into my other leg here. I'm on my left leg, pulling it right up. Driving it in with my hands.
This is my bitch.
And then I start my rotation. Get nice and wide if I can. Trying to keep that other leg on the ground.
So what if I swagger?
Okay. We can hop up when we're done that. I'm just gonna do some nice ankle circles so that when we're trying to do some stability stuff here, we're feeling good. All right. Nice big circles, in and out. All right. Glute activation, this is what we're gonna do today. Get your bands out. We got 2 movements, 4 times. We're gonna try to do them non-stop. You're gonna need your long band, and you're gonna need a loop band. Now I'm okay if you wanna keep this on for the whole thing, or you can have it off for the first movement and put it on for the second. What our goal is, we wanna do 30, I'm gonna call them speed band RDLs, okay? So we grab our band, and we're RDLing. So Romanian deadlifts, where we're just firing our glutes through. And we're gonna do that 30 times. You can see it's not a squat. I'm still pushing out on the band. Don't let your band do this. Get out on that band. Firing my hips through 30 times. Immediately, you're gonna lateral walk. 10, okay? And we're doing 4 of those. Let's go. Starting with your banded RDLs. Stick that butt out. Keep a nice strong back. Our back doesn't round out at all. Look how I'm sticking my butt out towards the wall. It's a hinge. my lateral walks. Doing 10 total. Keeping tension under that band the whole time. Good work. Yeah, once you're done, if you need 10 seconds, give yourself 10 seconds. Otherwise, we're going right back to those 30 Romanian deadlifts. I kind of want you guys to figure out that movement. You see that hinge? Once we get that hinge dialed, I want it with a little bit of pace. Firing my glutes through. It's not standing up. It's standing up using my hamstrings and my glutes. Do our lateral walks. Remember, we're here, we're not popping out, keeping our hips tight, and we're out here. Yes, good job. 2 more to go. We should start to pick up that pace a little bit on those RDLs. Yes. Woo-wee. Let's go, 1 more. Keep pushing. Almost there. Pushing out on your band that's around your knees right now. Don't let this cave as we're moving. Keep it strong. Lateral walks. Here we go. I set my hips on that band, in my cylinder. Tension's there the whole time. Woo-wee. Feeling that burn. Yes. Don't discard your long bands yet. You're going to need them when we get to our first upper body superset. So keep them close. Once you're all done that glute stuff, we're going to start thinking about what we're about to do for our core today. All right. 2 movements. All right. We're doing side planks and Russian twists. We have done both before. So I'll show you a couple different things for side planks. If you can only get to here, that's fine for now, but we want to work our way to here. To get harder, we raise our arm. To get even harder, we want to be here. Now, what we're going to do today is we're going to do 10 10 side raises with a hold. So, if we're really advanced, I'm okay with us putting that weight here. And then holding. Okay? Then we're right into twists. What does a twist look like? We can put our fists together and we want to touch either side. Okay? Again, if you want to do with weights, I'm good with that. The key though, for today, not always, but for today, we've got to try to keep these legs from spinning out of control as we rotate. Let's lock them in and keep them as straight as possible as we move. That's just going to help activate our core a little bit better. There's a time and place for them to move with us, but not today. 4 rounds, 10 per side. Let's do it. Into our side planks. In 3, 2, 1. I'm going to do my first set unweighted. That's 10 side raises. Fire your glutes through. Then when I get up to the top, I'm going to go 10, 9, nice and slow. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch sides. Do my raises. Now when I'm at the top, this is how we're going to count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, nice and slow. 3, 2, 1, and down. Into our twist. You can do them weighted or unweighted, but keep that core locked so our legs move as little as possible right now. Alright, I don't think you guys need a break. Let's get right back into our side planks. Let's make sure we're a nice straight line. Firing our glutes through, and we do our 10 raises. And then we're at the top for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. There we go. I'm holding here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. There we go. Keep those legs locked in. Rotating around. Good job.
They call me Thomas. They call me Thomas. Last name Crown.
10 seconds. You're not going to need more than that. We'll get back at it.
They call me Thomas. Last name Crown.
Here we go. Start into our side planks in 3, 2, 1. And we're up.
Recognize gang, I'ma lay mine down. They call me Thomas, last name Crown. Recognize gang, I'ma lay mine down. They call me Thomas, last name Crown. Recognize gang, I'ma lay mine down. They call me Thomas. They call me Thomas. They call me Thomas. They call me
10,
They call me
9,
They call me
8,
They call me
7,
They call me
6,
They call me
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. Here we go.
They call me Thomas. They call me Thomas.
Into the plank.
Last name Crown. Recognize game. I'm a lay mine down.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Make sure you're challenging yourselves, guys. Make sure you know what's hard and what's not for yourself and raise the difficulty slightly. 15 seconds. One more to go. Then we get to start our upper body work.
I can't keep my mind off you. I can't keep my mind off you.
Here we go. Into our side planks. In 3, 2, 1. We're up.
I can't keep my mind off you. I can't keep my mind off you. I can't keep my mind off you. They call me Thomas, last name Crown. Recognize gang, I'ma lay mine down.
Okay. I'll start by 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Next side.
They call me Thomas, last name Crown. Recognize gang, I'ma lay mine down. They call me Thomas, last name Crown. Recognize gang, I'ma lay mine down. They call me Thomas, last name Crown. Recognize gang, I'ma lay mine down.
We're up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finish with your twist. Don't stop at 10 if you have more. Go to 15, go to 20. Finish strong. There you go. Good work. All right, that's it for core. All right, so we are going to do 4 sets of 12 here of the next superset. So we start with band pull apart. Make sure you make the adjustment necessary to make it more difficult. You can shorten your band. Once you're done band pull apart, we're going into the high plank rows. High plank row is here. If you're doing it with a band, put the band under your hand and row. If you're doing it with dumbbells, you can do it in 2 different ways. You can put your hands on the dumbbells to row, or you can put your hands inside the dumbbells and just pick up the dumbbell as you're needed. That one's going to be tiring. We got to do 12 per arm. So set out at a right pace, get it done. As soon as you're done that, we're on the mat and we're floor pressing for 12. If you have to use a band, the band just goes in behind your back. And we do the same thing. All right, we got 3 movements, 4 times through. 12 reps. Let's work at it. This is all stuff we've done before. Let's do our 12 pull-apart. I'm gonna put that aside. I'm gonna start my high plank rows using my dumbbells. I'll show modifications in the next couple sets. But here I am in my high plank, rowing. Do our floor press. Good work, guys, good work. That's not an easy set. All right, you get 35 seconds. I'll talk about a couple modifications. If we're struggling, we can just get into that high plank and go unweighted if we need to, okay? So we've done a bunch of things over the last couple of weeks to build to this. We've done shoulder taps, we've done renegade rows. So we are building to this. So if we need to go unweighted, it's fine. I'm gonna do my next set banded so you guys can all see what that looks like. All right, here we go. Set 2, band pull aparts. I'm gonna shorten my band, get a little more tension in there. Focus on straight back, pulling those shoulder blades nice and tight together. Keeping it high while we do it. And we're into our high plank rows. If your legs are a little bit further apart, gives you a little bit better balance. So I'm putting them just outside my yoga mat. I'm pinning the band underneath my hand, then I'm rowing. Good work, guys. I'm gonna now use my band for my floor press to show y'all. Behind my back, pin to the mat, and away I go. Great work, guys. Great work. You got yourself 40 seconds here. Get some water. For those of us that might not have dumbbells, but have like really small weights, or maybe using kettlebells, just put that outside your grip, outside your positioning for high plank, and just move that one. Put it down, move the other. You don't have to be on the dumbbells like I did in the first set. Just have it right there nearby. Here we go. In 5 seconds, we get back to our pull apart. 3, 2, 1, pull apart. When I do this, I'm trying to make sure everything's stacked. Shoulders, hips, knees are nice and stacked. And the only thing that's moving are those shoulder blades. Scaps engaging right to the back. Good job. So here I go. I'm going to do the dumbbells, but I'm going to do a modified plank. For us that have limited shoulder strength, we can do it here. Bring my feet up here. I had a little bit extra difficulty trying to hold that core. Guys are moving great tonight. I see a lot of enthusiasm. A lot of movement here. Sometimes a little slow getting from movement to movement, but tonight, guys have got it. It's great. One more of those to go. One more to go. Seconds. Get your rest while you can. Drink some water. Let those muscles recover a little bit. All right. We do our pull aparts in 3, 2, 1. Great work. We're just going to be done with those bands for today. Those can go away. We got into our rows now. And we'll go back to the high plank row. I'm going to alternate. I know it's hard, guys, but you can do this. Keep pushing. If you need to take a few seconds, take a second or two, and then finish. Great work. Great work. All right. We get a full minute here. I'm gonna talk about the next one. So the first movement we're gonna do next is the reverse fly movement. We've also called it tease. So I wanna make sure everybody's on the same page. Whenever we get into this position, we have a neutral flat spine. The moment we're here, we're failing. So, we're gonna put our arms at our side, thumbs to the behind us. We're gonna hinge at our hips, and we're gonna squeeze those shoulder blades together for 12. That's the first movement, okay? All that matters, first thing, let's make sure we have a nice flat back. We immediately go into one arm rows. I do not care how you do the one arm rows today. If you want to rest one arm on a ball like this to do your rows, great. If you want to use a chair and a stool to brace, you can do it. Or we can do it how we've always done it, and we can just rest on our knee. Again, strong back. Then we finish with floor flies. We get to the floor. We take our dumbbells or our bands, and instead of going straight up, we go out and we squeeze to the middle. 3 movements. Let's get it done. 4 times through, 12 reps each. Start with our reverse flies. In 3, 2, 1. Nice flat back. We're not doing big, long movements. It only has to be that short little stroke. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna do the first set of one arm rows. The way we've done it so far this year, I'm gonna brace on my own knee, but look, my back is nice and straight when I get to it. There we go, somebody's kneeling, I like that one too. Right on the ground, that gives you good stability. Focus on the pulling motion. We're on our mat for flies. Here we go. Great work, guys. Great work. You get 35 seconds here. Get some water. I'll show you a little modification when we get to single arm rows, how to change it a little bit. So it moves a little bit differently than what we were doing in high planks. All right. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna put my arms out first. Then I'm gonna hinge at my hips. Nice flat back. Okay, when we get to our rows, I'm gonna face you this time. Think about taking the dumbbell or the band and rotating your hand this way. So I'm gonna roll right here, and that's gonna change the way that movement works today. A little bit of a modification. We'll work on our lats a little bit on this. We already did our high planks, and we were doing them in like pronated grip. But once we go to that overhand, it changes it a little bit, so we're gonna do that one. Great work, guys. Now we're into our flies. No rush, no rush. Move deliberately through the movement, but we're not racing. Make sure the movements are strong and deliberate. Squeezing at the top. There we go. All right. 2 down, 2 to go. Get some water. You can tell that we have a lot of focus on this posterior chain. It's important. So it drives everything we do. And we sit on it every day. We sit and we sit and we sit. It was designed to move. It's where all our power comes from. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Nice flat back. Good work. Some of you guys have improved a lot with that one. We can even exaggerate if we want. We can exaggerate where we're staring right at the floor. We can look like that bird that drinks out of the water. Try the up. Keep a nice strong flat back, guys. Flat back. Don't let it round out. Great work. One more down. One more to go. I'm gonna put a question in the WhatsApp group after we're done this. And the question's gonna be, you guys can think about it, you don't have to answer it now, but if we lived on a healthy lifestyle for the last 2 years, how long do you think it's gonna take us to fix that 2-year drought? Also, how long do you think it should take you to see really, really strong results? Think about those. Here we go. Into our reverse flies in 3, 2, 1. Okay, yeah, some of you guys are getting better. Try to keep that back nice and flat. Let's not pop out. That's why I practice staring right at the ground. All right, move into your rows. All about flat back. Some of us need to look at ourselves in that camera and think, could I rest the table on that? Is the marble gonna roll off? Finish your rows. I'm gonna sit here and coach this last set through. Focus on that pull to the hip. Before we let those triceps engage, we wanna pull through that shoulder blade. Engage that lat and that trap before our tricep takes over. So think about aiming for that hip. There we go, good job. Lots of improvement there from when we first started this. All right, great work. All right, so we do our flies. Think about bringing it right back over top of our chest. We're gonna go right out as far as we can go. Let it pull through that chest and think about pulling it back to the middle. All right, good job, guys. Let me jump in here with you on these flies. Let it pull right out. I like to control on the way down. All right, guys, grab some water. Here we go. I'm gonna talk us through our last superset. This one's gonna be similar to what we did a few days ago. We're doing 2 minutes non-stop. However, instead of just doing 2 rounds today, you're gonna do 3. I'm gonna show you the 3 movements, okay? They're all going to be on the mat. I'd like you to try to do it with 1 dumbbell. If you have to do it modified, I totally get it. We wanna be on the mat. We are lying down. Now we're doing tricep extensions, but we're aiming for over our head, okay? Then we're gonna go directly into a close grip chest press, okay? And then, like I said, we're on the mat. And we're going with a close grip curl. We're doing 12 of those each. If you don't have a kettlebell, everything can be done with a dumbbell. Just be careful. Okay, then we come back and we do close grip. And then we get to our knees and we grab the dumbbell like we're goblet squatting and we curl it. It's 2 minutes on, with 45 seconds off, 3 times through. All right, here we go. We're on our backs in 3, 2, 1. We finish our overhead extensions for 12, and we do close grip chest press for 12. Then I'm flipping onto my knees. But there are no breaks. It's 2 minutes straight. So I'm right back onto my butt. Then overhead again. Keep pushing, you're almost there. Aim to finish the second on. Okay, that's 2 minutes. So, I'm gonna give you your break, but you need to pick up where you left off. So think about where you're at right now, how many reps you have left in that set, and that's where you're picking up in 40 seconds. If what you're using is too heavy, go down. We want to start moving through this pretty quickly. You can also do it completely unweighted if you need. That on its own. Without weights, we'll tire ourselves out. Here we go. I got 2 full sets done. Your aim should be able to do 2 full sets in 2 minutes. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Away we go. Finish. Pick up where you left off. Loving it. Let's go. Finish strong. All right, time for your break. Figure out where you're at, how many reps you still have in that set, and that's what you're gonna pick up in 45 seconds. One more to go. Those tries, those buys, and that chest and that back should be burning. It's not quite a finisher, but I'll tell you, if you do that right, it's gonna finish you off. Here we go. 15 more seconds. Last 2 minutes. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. About a minute to go. Finish strong. "20 seconds. Finish that set you're on. Don't quit." Finish your set and you're done. That's 2 minutes, but finish your set. Oh boy, that was good for them noodles. Getting them noodles nice and figured out here. Okay, I'm gonna spend 2 more minutes with you guys and then I'm gonna send you on your way. Let's do our tricep stretch real quick. So that's us reaching in behind our neck and pulling that down. We're gonna do that for 50 seconds here. Alright, let that out slowly. We're doing the other one now. Reaching in behind our neck, pulling it down. Alright, let that out slowly. Okay. We're gonna do one more. We're gonna do our cross body stretch. So we reach over and we pull right across. And you're doing that for 45 seconds. Okay, let that one out slowly. Other arm. Okay.